Welcome to the Craftessa, everyone. My name is Vanessa, and for today's projects, we are going to make some Easter Dollar Tree DIYs. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, where I post super quick and easy videos, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure to hit the little bell button to get notified when I post new videos. Now let's get on with today's projects. For this first project, I'm going to use this wooden Easter bunny from the Dollar Tree. You can find them where all the Easter decorations are, and a piece of wallpaper. When I saw this one, I had to grab a few of them because I loved the pattern. Usually they're where the picture frames are. Now this project is going to be super easy and super quick. The first thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to trace the bunny shape onto the wallpaper, and then I'm just going to cut it. So let's continue tracing the bunny onto the wallpaper and cut the piece out, and then we'll be ready for step number 2. Now that I have the piece cut, I'm just going to remove the backing of the wallpaper, and all we're going to do is place it on top of the bunny. Super simple to do, and since the bunny is a flat object, it minimizes the chance that you're going to get any bubbles or wrinkles in the wallpaper. So just do piece by piece. I started at the bottom, and then I'm going to make my way to the top, and once this is done, we're ready for step number 3. I had green ribbon, so I just made a bow, and that's going to be the finishing touch for this bunny. I'm going to attach it with some hot glue, so it looks like he has a little bow tie, and I love that the green of the ribbon matches with the wallpaper itself. And that is all there is to this project, and it is ready to display. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments. For project number 2, I'm going to use this tinsel Easter bunny. He's also from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to give him a makeover by using some yarn. So I'm going to start by ripping off all of this tinsel, and the eyes and the nose and the mouth I'm going to save because we're going to be using those later. So I'm going to be careful when I rip those off. Everything else doesn't really matter because we're not going to use it. And to cut some of the tinsel off, you can use some scissors. It'll make it easier. So let's continue to remove everything of this bunny off. This way we will be left with the frame. So I removed everything, and I kept the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, and all we have now is the frame that's left, and we can continue with the next step. So I'm going to use chunky yarn. I got this one at Hobby Lobby. The brand for this one is Yarn Bee, but I know that Michaels carries chunky yarn as well as any craft supply store. So I'm going to start by using the yarn and creating a knot in the middle of the bunny's head. This way we don't have to hot glue anything to begin with, and it gives it a more secure hold. So I do a double knot, and once I double knot it, I'm going to start to wrap the yarn all around the frame. I'm going to start with the face first, or the bottom half first. This way we can work in sections, and it'll be easier to do this project. So again, tie a knot in the middle and then just go around. And since the frame has notches on the side, all you have to do is wrap it around. No need to hot glue anything until we get to the bottom part. So let's continue to wrap this up until we continue to the bottom. So now I wrapped the bunny face all the way to the bottom. I'm going to cut the excess off, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use some hot glue to attach this piece to the rest of the bunny. And since this is yarn, it's going to be easy to attach, and it's definitely not going to fall apart. So just with some hot glue, I'm going to glue the bottom piece to the frame of the bunny, and we will be done with this half. I'm going to do the same thing for the ears. I'm going to tie a knot at the base of the ears. I'm going to do one at a time, and then I'm going to again wrap the yarn all the way to the top, and we're going to secure the top with some hot glue. So let's finish ear number 1. So now that I finished wrapping the bunny, I'm going to hot glue everything back in place. His eyes, his nose, and his mouth, just with a little bit of hot glue, because after this step, we're going to do something with the eyes. So let's hot glue all this together, and then we can move to the next step. So in order to give the eyes a little extra something, I'm going to use this Just Chenille yarn. This one is from the Dollar Tree. You can get it where they have all the yarns. And I'm going to go around the eyes with the yarn in order for it to have a little bit more of a high-endish look, if you want to call it that. So it could be yarn as well as the rest of the bunny. I'm going to keep the nose and the mouth with the ones that the original one had. But for the eyes, I just want to add a little extra something. So with hot glue, I'm just going to go around the eyes and in a circular pattern, hot glue the yarn to that. So let's continue with this. So now the last thing I'm going to do is I had some pink gingham ribbon and I made a bow, and I'm just going to attach it with hot glue to one of the ears to give it the little final touch. I think this turned out super adorable. Yes, this one was a little bit more work, but I think it turned that tinsel Dollar Tree bunny into a more high-end decor piece. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. For project number 3, we're going to use the same wooden bunny we used in the first project, but this one is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to use some Martha Stewart stencils to create a pattern on this bunny. And I will link the stencils and the paint that I'm going to use in the comment box. So what I love about this stencil is that it has a sticky backside. This way, when you attach it to whatever project you're working on or whatever object you're working on, it sticks to it and it won't move. So I think that's great. So I'm going to use this floral stencil. I've used it in several projects. Martha Stewart has brought back a lot of her crafting line, and I will link all that below. I'm going to use this paint. It's also by her. It's a satin paint in a summer linen color, and I'm going to give 2 coats of this paint. I'm going to do the first coat, I'm going to let it dry, then I'm going to go in again and give it 2 coats. This way the white stands out against the beige of the wood, and it creates sort of a lace look to it. So let's continue. So again, I did 2 coats of the paint, I let it dry, and now I'm going to remove the stencil, and look how pretty it looks. It actually looks like a lace pattern. I love it. And I just did the bottom half because I want to have the little bunny's head just in the plain wood. Now the last thing I'm going to do, just a little finishing touch so it doesn't look so plain, even though I do love the way it looks, I'm going to use a little white satin bow that I have, or that I had, and I'm just going to hot glue it so it looks like he's wearing a little bow tie. So once we do this, this project will be finished and it will be ready to display. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. For project number 4, I'm going to use one of these ornate frames that are like all the rage now at the Dollar Tree. And I got a couple of them when I first saw them, and I haven't seen them since. And I've gone to so many Dollar Trees. So if you see them, grab them. I'm going to paint it with also Martha Stewart paint for this project in a ballet slipper pink. I'm going to give it 2 coats of the paint. I'm going to let it dry in between each. And once that's dry, we can continue to the next step. So let's continue to paint this, and then we'll be ready for step number 2. While the paint dries, I'm going to start on step number 2, and I'm using a pink vellum paper along with a white piece of just printer paper because the vellum is really see-through, and I'm going to trace the shape of the backing of the frame because I don't want to paint that backing just in case I want to use this frame for something else later on. So I'm going to cover it just with paper. So you can use any paper you want. This is what I have, so this is what I'm going to use. It's a piece of vellum with a piece of copy paper behind it in order for it not to be see-through. But again, any piece of scrapbook paper, any piece of wallpaper you can use. Once I cut this, I'm just going to use some Scotch tape, and I'm going to tape it to the backing of the frame. So let's finish this step. Now I'm going to use this bunny garland, also from the Dollar Tree. They're wooden bunnies. They have different patterns on them, and I thought they were super adorable. So I'm going to use one of them. I'm going to use the little pink polka dot one, and what we're going to do is, just with some hot glue, we're going to hot glue them to the center of the frame, and he's going to be our focal point for this project. So let's continue with this step. So I added some pink polka dot bows to the little holes in the rabbit's ears just so I could camouflage them. I didn't want them to show. So I had these little bows, and that's what I'm using. I have no idea where I got them. I've had them for such a long time in my craft stash, and they just came in handy right now for this project. So now that this is done, the next step is I'm going to use some gold antique wax. It's sort of like a rub and buff, but it's a little bit smoother. And all I'm going to do the detailing on the top of the frame. This way it gives a little pop, and it gives a little extra something, because right now I think it's looking a little bit too plain. So just with a brush, I'm going to do little bits of the gold just on the top part. And once that's done, this project will be done. So let's continue. So now this project is done, and I absolutely love the way that it turned out. Nice and simple and so cute. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. This project is going to be the quickest and easiest of all. I'm going to use this wooden egg shape from the Dollar Tree. You can find it wherever the bunny was. And again, if you see them, grab them, because I haven't seen them again. And I'm going to use these floral wallpaper decals. That's where all the picture frames are. They have a bunch of decals most of the time. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these little floral decals, and I'm just going to place it on the egg, or stick it on, and that's it. That is all there is to this project. I think anyone can do this one. It is super easy. Once it's on, it sticks because it has a really nice sticky backside, and we are done. So let's finish placing this on the egg. So which of these projects was your favorite? Let me know in the comments. I am happy with how they all turned out, but I want to know which one is your favorite. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Make sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and hit the little bell here on YouTube to get notified when I post new videos. I will see you all on my next DIY.